What's up, WWE fans? You're watching Wrestling Edge Files, where every slam and surprise matters. Subscribe now and let's roll in. Cody Rhodes has done something remarkable in WWE. He returned to the company with a clear mission: to finish the story he started and become the face of the company while restoring the prestige of the WWE Championship. His journey has been about blood, sweat, and tears, facing every challenge head-on, defending the title with honor and elevating the championship to feel like the most important prize in professional wrestling. Cody's work inside and outside the ring has built him into a champion who commands respect and represents the best of what WWE can offer. Every match, promo, and storyline he has been involved in has added weight to his reign, making it feel historic, meaningful, and exciting for fans. His feuds, whether with Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, or others, have been about more than just winning a title. They've been chapters in a larger narrative, building his legacy while giving the audience compelling reasons to care. The Aleister Black confrontation. And then came Aleister Black. After being off television for years and returning with minimal fanfare, Black appeared on SmackDown to confront Cody Rhodes. On paper, it sounds dramatic. The lights go out, his music hits, the arena buzzes, and he walks to the ring with intensity. Black is undeniably talented. He has a unique, striking style, a dark character, and a presence that stands out in a crowded roster. But here's the problem. This confrontation didn't feel earned. There's no significant momentum behind him, no major victories since his return, and no established storyline with Cody. It was a moment, yes, but one that lacks the substance necessary to make the audience truly invest in a feud. Without proper build, it feels like WWE is relying on nostalgia and dramatic entrances instead of careful storytelling. A stare down in the ring, no matter how intense, is not enough to make someone a credible main event threat. The importance of credible challengers. A credible challenger isn't just someone who can wrestle well. They are built through wins over meaningful opponents, carefully constructed storylines, and character development that gives the audience a reason to believe they can compete for the championship. Cody Rhodes has earned challengers who feel equal to him, like Roman Reigns or Brock Lesnar, because those opponents were positioned to challenge him on multiple levels: skill, story, and emotional stakes. Aleister Black's confrontation, while visually dramatic, doesn't have that foundation. There's no animosity, no stakes, and no logical narrative linking him to the championship. It's a placeholder, and placeholders rarely create memorable stories or elevate either wrestler involved. Where the SmackDown main event stands right now, the SmackDown main event scene is rich with options. LA Knight has momentum with the audience, charisma, and a track record of connecting with fans. Solo Sikoa is involved in ongoing bloodline storylines and carries credibility through his history and family legacy. AJ Styles is a veteran who has proven he can deliver compelling matches and storytelling at the highest level. Even Kevin Owens and Randy Orton have history and dynamic relationships with Cody that could make for meaningful feuds. Yet, WWE chose to spotlight a confrontation with someone who hasn't been actively building themselves up, which feels inconsistent with the company's usual approach to crafting high-stakes rivalries. This isn't about doubting Black's ability, it's about questioning why WWE chose this direction when there are so many other logical and built-up challengers available. The problem with instant feuds. WWE often assumes that dramatic lighting, mysterious characters, or surprise entrances are enough to sell a feud. The truth is, wrestling storytelling requires more than just spectacle. It needs cause and effect, tension, and narrative payoff. Fans need to understand why two people are clashing beyond one is champion, the other wants the title. Without that context, moments fall flat. Aleister Black standing across from Cody doesn't create stakes. There's no personal or professional reason for the audience to feel invested. No sense that this match is inevitable or important. It's a missed opportunity to craft a story that would elevate both competitors and the championship itself. What Cody Rhodes deserves. Cody Rhodes deserves opponents who feel like they belong in his orbit, who challenge him physically, emotionally, and narratively. Every feud he's been in has been carefully structured to feel significant, with stakes that elevate both his character and the championship. He deserves storylines that are memorable, opponents who have history or compelling reasons to fight him, and matches that feel like events the audience has been waiting for. Anything less diminishes the prestige he has worked so hard to restore and undercuts the importance of his reign as champion. A weakly built challenger or a randomly assigned feud doesn't do justice to the champion or the championship. How Aleister Black could be built up. If WWE is committed to making Aleister Black a credible main event threat, there is a clear path. First, he needs wins over established, credible opponents to show he belongs at the top of the card. A few decisive victories against roster stars would signal to the audience that he is a legitimate threat. Second, there should be a reason for the feud beyond, "I'm back and I want the title." Black's character should have a goal, a philosophy, or a personal vendetta that gives the storyline weight. Third, the story should unfold gradually over weeks or months, allowing the tension and animosity to grow naturally. Promos, interactions, and escalating encounters should lead to a match that feels inevitable, not rushed or filler. This is how memorable feuds are built in WWE, and it's the level of storytelling that fans have come to expect. But there answers. This isn't just about Aleister Black or Cody Rhodes individually, it's about the larger SmackDown landscape. The main event scene has potential to be dynamic and compelling, with multiple characters and storylines intersecting in meaningful ways. But shortcuts, like throwing Black into the title picture without proper build-up, undermine that potential. It frustrates fans, dilutes the prestige of the championship, and wastes opportunities to create long-term storytelling. In contrast, carefully structured feuds built over time with logical progression and emotional investment create the kind of drama and excitement that keeps audiences engaged week after week. A better approach. Imagine if WWE positioned Aleister Black as a threat in a more structured way. Have him interfere in Cody's title defenses, creating real stakes and tension. Build philosophical or personal differences that make the rivalry compelling. Allow weeks of promos, backstage confrontations, and high-stakes matches leading up to a major pay-per-view showdown. That approach makes both men look strong, gives fans a reason to care, and adds layers to the championship picture. Feuds built this way become memorable, while stand-in confrontations fade quickly from memory. The fan perspective. Fans want to see Cody Rhodes in feuds that feel meaningful. They want every title defense to carry weight and every challenger to have a credible story. They want characters who earn their spot at the top and who provide real tension and excitement. Random confrontations, no matter how visually dramatic, do not meet that standard. Fans are invested in long-term storytelling, not short-term spectacle, and they notice when WWE takes shortcuts. If WWE wants to maintain credibility for the championship and build new stars, they need to give both the champion and the challenger a purpose and a story worth following. Looking forward. Where does this go from here? WWE could slowly build Aleister Black as a credible threat, giving him wins and a clear reason to chase the title. Alternatively, they might pivot to another contender who has been consistently built and has momentum. The key will be execution. Whether WWE is willing to invest in storytelling or continue relying on dramatic entrances and quick confrontations. Fans will respond to whichever direction they take, and their reactions will likely influence how the story unfolds. A thoughtfully constructed feud can elevate everyone involved and create moments that live long in fans' memories. Conclusion. Cody Rhodes has restored prestige to the WWE Championship and established himself as a champion who represents the best of WWE. He deserves challengers who are credible, story-driven, and built with care, not simply someone standing in the ring with him because of a dramatic entrance. Aleister Black has the talent and potential to be a main event star, but that requires proper storytelling, victories, and momentum, elements that have been missing since his return. WWE has a wealth of options for the SmackDown main event scene, and the right choices can create compelling, memorable feuds that elevate both the champion and the challengers. Fans want investment and payoff, not placeholder confrontations. The question is whether WWE will do the work to deliver that or continue to take shortcuts that leave both the audience and the talent frustrated.